So I started 2018 off with my bestie Alina while having champagne and a Russian vegan meal for Novi God. It was amazing. I then started treatments to fix my teeth, which took a while and wasn't very pleasant, but I'm super happy with how it came out. I also started taking a specific IBS antibiotic to deal with my stomach issues and all that stuff, and it helped a lot. I quit the silly FODMAP diet and just ate amazing vegan food, and I began training in Krav Maga, which is an Israeli self-defense method. I was slightly depressed because I just got back from traveling abroad, and I also suffer from seasonal depression, so my sleep schedule was really fucked up. I started sleeping during the day and being awake at night, so I decided to work a nighttime job at a club because the YouTube money just didn't cut it anymore. Also, at the same time, I was in an open relationship with a dude, and when I felt rejected, I rejected him because I'm borderline like that, and it's just what I do. I was even more depressed after that and was obsessing over him watching my stories, so I deleted my Instagram and focused on my job at the club. At the same time, I just slept all day and didn't see any sunlight, and basically really struggled with my sleep, and my depression got worse. And then my bestie Alina left me to live in Japan, and it was shitty. I'm not happy about that. At some point, I decided to go to Egypt. I went to Sinai for a few days and I had such an amazing time. I can't wait to go again to Egypt. Like, I'm so excited. I wanted to document my trips, so I vlogged it and got back to making videos and posting on IG, but still kept it on the DL because I was still a bit meh. But it was nice to be like, you know, making videos again. Then I went to Midburn Festival, which is the Israeli Burning Man, and it was quite an experience, but I don't think I'll ever be back again. After Midburn, Alina came back from Japan to live with me, and I had the best time ever. I got her to sleep all day and stay up all night too, and we were just up to crazy shenanigans all the time. Oh, and we had some crazy, amazing vegan food because Tel Aviv is the vegan capital of the world. Come visit us. I do tours. Shameless self-promotion. I also dyed my hair and I did like an ombre because I really felt like it. And I kept training at Krav Maga this whole year and I finally got my yellow belt. But my depression was getting worse and I started having suicidal thoughts and I was just unable to do anything all day. I had to skip work a lot, and one night at work I was attacked and then I just froze and I just felt so bad about not responding, although I'm a boss ass queen in Krav Maga, but it's okay because it still isn't my fault and I still rock. Yes, bitch. After that, I decided to quit and start traveling again because that's the one thing I know that always makes me happy. So I joined Alina's family trip to Mama Russia and it was so cool. We went to St. Petersburg and I got to eat vegan blinchiki and see Russian ballet. It was so amazing. After that, I went to Helsinki to hang out with Rosa and her mother and her dog. Oh my god, I had such a good time. We saw the lunar eclipse on a hill in front of a lake and also saw Mania. And then I took a boat to Estonia to visit my friend Tiu, and Estonia is just marvelous. It's so gorgeous. Then I decided to check out all the Baltic countries, so I took buses to Riga and Vilnius, and I had a really, really awesome time in both of them. I was a little bit depressed in Riga. I was really upset about the Soviet occupation and got a bit suicidal. But then I went to Vilnius, and I was hanging out with Gintare, and I had such an awesome time.
Just plagiarism.
Yes. Then I flew to Warsaw again to rest up and eat amazing vegan food, and I was hanging out with Marta, and I was not vlogging them because I just needed a break. But can we just like, vegan food in Warsaw is so good. I also went to Treblinka extermination camp, which I've wanted to see for a very long time. Then the highlight of the trip came. Ginat, one of my besties, came to Budapest to hang out with me and go to Sziget Festival to watch Lana Del Rey perform live. I'm in love with Lana. She's like my favorite artist, and it was such an amazing performance. I'm so lucky I got to see her. And then I went to Serbia to visit my friend Sarah, and then I took the worst bus ride of my life to Bulgaria, my mother's land, and it was really cool to see where my ancestors came from. I then flew to Portugal, which was really gorgeous but very hilly, and I'm gonna go downhill. Wish me luck. I'm already like tipsy as fuck. And I also got in the cockpit because I was having a panic attack before I got on the plane, and they were like, oh, would you like to speak to the pilot? Yes, I would like. So that was awesome. And then I went to Amsterdam and I got to see the Van Gogh Museum, which is my favorite artist, like painting wise, and smoke a little weed. Smoke a little weed, dun, 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 dun. Of course. This ended up being my most intensive trip so far, and I may have overdid it because I visited 11 countries in a month and a half, and I was still battling depression then. I came back to Israel to a full-blown clinical depression episode that lasted a very long time. I couldn't function, I couldn't get out of bed, make food, see people, work obviously, or do anything really. I just wanted to disappear from the planet, you know? Everything felt so meaningless and terrible, and I didn't know what else to do besides trying antidepressants again. I didn't want to die per se, I just wanted my life to not be the way it is and not feel so terrible all the time. You know, depression is a mental illness that is so debilitating, but at the same time it has a high rate of people recovering with medication, so I gave it another shot, and I feel, oh my god, so much better now. Thanks Prozac. Get it? Like, thanks Clearasil, Mad Men references, never mind, okay. Oh, and I turned 30, Jesus, I cannot believe I survived 30 years on this planet, like, what? Ginat made me a vegan cake, and she got me balloons that I had to carry on the train, and they threw me a surprise party at a restaurant, and I was just freaking out. Surprise! It was awesome. My friends are the best. Then I got back to making videos. We got a new kitty. I celebrated the holidays with my friends in Tel Aviv, and it was just so much fun. I am super pumped for 2019 and for all these new adventures that I'm planning, and I'm so excited to take you guys along with me. Thank you for watching my 2018, and hope you stay for another new year. And Happy New Year! Love you, maniacs. Bye!